Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the class Physical Education Unit 8 Biomechanics and Sports. And today our topic is Newton's law of motion and its application in sports. Right? Newton's law of motion is the relation between the force acting on a body and the motion of the body. There are the three laws of motion formulated by Sir Newton. The first law is law of inertia. This is the first law of motion. This first law states that a body at rest will remain at rest, and a body in motion will remain in motion at the same speed and in same direction unless act by external force. For example, starting in rowing, starting in sprinting, starting on Roman ring, etc. In simple sense, we can say if an object is motion, it remains in same motion unless some external force stop it. External force may be due to gravitational force, surface of fail, any player of braking action of the sports person body trying to stop. Example of the Newton's first law of motion: an object at rest will remain at rest unless act on by an unbalanced force. An object in motion will continue with content, speed and direction unless act on by an unbalanced force. The second law is law of acceleration. This is the second law of motion, which states that a change in the acceleration of an object is directly proportional to the force producing it and inversely proportional to its mass. For example, if the baseball player hit the ball with double force, the rate at which ball will accelerate will be double. If the mass is same, then greater the force, greater the acceleration. And with same force, if mass is greater less, the acceleration, that is, if two unequal force applied to the object of equal mass, the object that has greater force will move faster. Newton's second law of motion. With any given force, an object with less mass acceleration quicker, that is volleyball. An object with more mass acceleration slower, that is bowling ball. Right? The third law of Newton, that is law of reaction. This is the third law of motion, which states that for every action there is always a equal and opposite reaction. For example, bouncing on trampoline, sprinting on driving board, for gaining maximum height, bouncing the ball, etc. When we step future, we press our foot against the floor. Because of the friction between the foot and the floor, we exert a backward force on the floor. The reaction force is equal and opposite force exerted by the floor on our foot. It is this force which acts in the forward direction that moves us in the forward direction. Newton's third law, action-reaction, apply when a force is placed on any object such as basketball. Right? Thank you very much. Have a nice day.